since you can't really go without getting orange peel in a paint job, you have to sand it out. So we use 600 grit to get the orange peel out, and then take the steps from there to get the 600 grit scratches out. So we'll go 600, 1,000, 15, 2,000, 3,000, 5,000, all by hand, and then we can get to the polishing steps. So, but there's really no way to get a super slick paint job straight out of the gun. You're gonna have orange peel, so this is the way to get it looking like glass. To start off with, use a Scotch-Brite to give us some scratches, so the black powder will sit in the clear instead of just fall right off the slick surface. And then you can kind of see the orange peel right here. So you basically just sand it all until it goes away and then move on. But you want to get it all out on your first step, so that way it's nice and flat, and then you can go from there. That way it's all even.
Nice.
And with 600, it don't take too much to get the orange peel out. Just kind of sliding it across. And the block you use also helps it out a little bit. We use blocks made by a guy named Jason Kilmer. He does awesome work and makes awesome blocks. So I'm using the hard side, that way it makes sure you can get all the scratches out, and then I'll go to the little more firm side but still soft to start getting the scratches out with. I think it makes the most difference. It's the thing that people see first thing. So, and every time somebody asks me about a paint job, they tell me they want to have a paint job they can just dive right in. So this is how you do it. So go ahead, dive in. I think the doors are ready. Fenders are ready. Yeah. Only other thing would be the bed.
There's a couple different kinds. We'll finish this with 80 because it's going poly. And we'll sand it probably 180 the next time. And then finish it with urethane. And then we'll sand it again with probably 320 and 500, then it's ready for paint. The end goal is to get it the first white, but it's kind of hard sometimes, especially on stuff like this.
Right.
But we just try to keep most of the Bondo encapsulated in the urethane for shrinkage.
Part of my daily workout. I'm actually bringing the frame rail in to be able to tub this car and put a wider tire on it. It's a little 67 Chevelle. This is actually a kit that someone came up with. I'm just kind of modifying it for what I want it to do. That frame rail actually from the factory kind of comes out this far, ties in here. So we notched it back, plated it back in, made this radius here, made a plate to stiffen up the inside of the frame rail, put some spot welds in it.
grind it down smooth, and then this will go on the top to help reinforce that. Stiffen it up a little bit for when we put those tubs in. This is a perimeter frame, so they have a lot of corner to corner play in them. Trying to stiffen it back up, make it right, and put a big tire underneath it. Then we'll cap this off too. I'll make a template, make a plate for there, fill that in, grind it smooth. Just gonna close this in to fill that gap. Finish this out on that frame rail piece that's been added. Make it look nice and neat. Radius this edge to match the front. And weld that middle in after it's chamfered. That would get a good weld in there to stiffen it up. I'll grind a chamfer on this edge to make it to where this is actually thinner, where that weld will actually sit down in there on both sides. And then I'll go back and to make it to where I can grind it smooth, to where it'll look like this on the top. It won't even look like that piece was added once it's done. There's really, the way this is done, there's actually the old frame rail still exists inside of there. It's just trimmed down. And in the front, it's like that also. On that side there, you can tell where that plate was added on that side. This is stiffened up while you're cutting this outer section out and moving that in. So that frame rail actually was out here, so this actually has to be pinched in, tied in. And we just kind of put these plates in to stiffen it up. There's another plate on the inside too to make that frame rail really sturdy. There's actually 3 layers there.
fired you.